Hello there, fellow summoners. Mad Dog HT here, and we're in this month's event quest. This is chapter 2.1 with the new champ, Kitty Pryde. And, I did this over the weekend, and I was doing some more Labor Day weekend stuff, so I'm getting around to uploading this. And when I did these fights, I thought, with it being a chapter 2 boss, it wouldn't be too bad, but man, she's got some pretty annoying mechanics that aren't even node related. But so as far as the node, she's got Prowess, Puncture, so if she gets any Prowesses, she gets this block penetration charge, that blue thing, and basically she can do some crazy block damage. Critical setup, where if you end your combos in the same way from the last combo, you're basically guaranteed a crit. And then if you knock her down, she's got the knockdown crit, which applies that crit resistance passive on her, that yellow one. And then trial by fire. So ideally you want to use somebody that is incinerate immune, because she will get some block penetration if you have incinerates on her from her abilities. You can see I'm just getting wrecked right now with Void, and this first fight I get wrecked. Like my whole team gets wrecked. I end up clearing without having to use any items, but man, it was not pretty. And as far as what my plan was to knock her down and then wait out that block penetration passive, so that way you can basically bait block some heavies. Her heavies are really easy to counter. There you can see I just get wrecked from her invisibility, but her heavies are really easy to counter. It's just like one little swift kick and you can just bait block it, dash back, and then counter. So next I go in with Sunspot. So he is incinerate immune, so the trial by fire is kind of nice, because if I don't hit her over that timer, I'm going to get incinerated, which basically just recharges up my solar charges. But one thing that I wasn't ready for, I didn't realize that Kitty Pryde was also incinerate immune. So that, loses some of the advantage that Sunspot has. And then I just walk straight into that special 2, and I just get decimated. So I'm like, man, I'm not playing well. This first go, it was not good. So we go back in with Claire, and you can make her incinerate immune. So I think I am going to switch her over. There we go. So now if I get incinerated, I do build up those charges. But man, her block penetration, it is pretty crazy. And there you go. That was just me naturally thinking, she dashed back, she's coming back at me, I can intercept. Can't intercept this girl when she's got, I think it's like 3 prowess. That's where she can start to go invisible. So I've gotten wrecked 3 times. I'm going in with Doom, and I'm like, all right, we gotta play this a little bit better. And again, if you have an incinerate on you, her abilities, I'm trying to think if it's just one of her passive ones. She's got extra block penetration as it is. I'll have to look it up on Aunt May real quick. But yeah, I was thinking Doom could do well here. You really do want to push her to her special 2, simply because you can get out of range of it, and it's pretty easy to avoid. And there you can see that I didn't counter the special 2 because she phased going into it, and so that whole special 2 is phased even when she comes out. And then she throws the special 1, and yeah, I tried my best, but I got wrecked again. So that's 4 times. So I'm like, okay, I only have Human Torch left. I'm activating the pre-fight, and this is going to allow me to get some passive damage, because she is incinerate immune, but she is not Nova Flame immune. No one is, which is excellent. And so I'm going to be able to get some power stings here. I'm just trying to block bait out those heavies and then retaliate I'm doing shorter combos. I tried to see if I could dex that. That did not work. I'll have to work on the timing of that because I've only fought her the 5 times in this Cav EQ so far and have not been successful. But yeah, where possible, push to special 2. Knock her down, wait out the block penetration, push to special 2, block bait the heavies, and just kind of cycle and repeat. And then just be aware of trying to intercept her. If she has those prowess, she's gonna go phasing right through your intercept, and man, she will wreck you really easily. Yeah, so here we're going in with Havok. I thought I'd give him a try. My Havok is a rank 3. I usually have him on defense, and this was like right before war started, so I'm like, well, before I get him locked up, I'm gonna give him a try. Now Havok is incinerate immune. I haven't used Havok a lot. I was thinking that I would get incinerated, and that would help build up my plasma charges. And I think it will. Let's see. I need to see when one of these trial by fires, because I thought I would be able to get more. Yeah, it looks like it did give me. Yeah, it is giving me plasma charges, but I just thought I'd be able to get more buildup on her. And you're gonna see I make a huge error, and that's just because I haven't fought this champ before. Is I was trying to get the buildup of the plasmas on her, and then I was gonna launch a special 3 with hopefully up to 10 plasmas on her, so that when they detonate coming out, that it would just hopefully decimate her. And you're gonna see, watch this. So she's getting up there, she's fully unblockable, and then she phases while she dashes in, and I launch off this special 3, and it does a big fat 0 damage because she's still phased. It pauses during special attacks, your special or special 3 obviously, and so I got nothing off of that. So I was like, oh, that was just terrible. She's got a ton of prowess, so when she's launching those specials, she's going unblockable. She gets that unblockable buff, and then she phases. Got to be careful with that. Again, block bait the heavies, and I think probably in some of these I was thinking intercept, and just gotta think to yourself, don't intercept. She's gonna be phasing. You won't be able to touch her, and she will just decimate you. So here we get a decent special 2 off, but the damage still is this is not looking good. I'm at 23%, but we are gonna finish this one off. Played a little bit passive towards the end, trying to make sure that I could get my ins, and yeah, you can see right here I'm getting that connection error. Man, I'll tell you what, the connection problems that we've been having even more recently with this month's update has been super annoying. I've been getting disconnects all over the place. Luckily, I have not gotten a disconnect in Alliance War yet. I've gotten disconnected in AQ, disconnected all the time in questing, arena, you name it. Been disconnected multiple times in incursions. And so here we go. We get off a special 3 this time. She is not phasing, and this is gonna light her up. Boom. So this is what I was hoping would have happened on that first one, and it nukes her. She goes down. I do get the solo, which is nice after getting wrecked that first time. And then here I'm gonna fast forward through this connection error. Yeah, just really annoying. That was like 45 seconds of just waiting for this fight to hopefully complete and not crash. So it did go through, which is nice. And we get our second takedown. We go back in, and we are going to use Cosmic Ghost Rider. Cosmic Ghost Rider is such a good and super fun champ. So I just awakened him last week, which is incredible. Having the power lock versus the damnation It's notable difference. Being able to basically nullify and get rid of all the buffs and prevent them with that damnation active is very, very handy. I mean, granted, it's not necessary. Cosmic Ghost Rider is still a great champ. It's just that nice little extra benefit that he gets with that awakening, and then you get some damage on top of that. But he's still SIG 20, so the damage is nothing crazy. But we get off a first special 2, get a bunch of armor breaks on her, bait out that heavy, go to town. Now, I've been dancing around, so I didn't get the crit going off with that special 2. But even so, like, every time you crit, you are giving her prowess. So you gotta be kind of careful with that. And you'll see, I think I launched this one off. Yeah, we didn't get the crit again, but that's okay. Cosmic Ghost Rider, he just puts out a ton of damage. Blocked that this time, didn't get tagged. Learned my lesson. I'll try to dex that at a later date. Yeah, block the L1, try to push to the L2. The L2 is really easy. There I thought I was going to be able to get like a cheeky heavy out when she was away from me and complete that damnation cycle. And yeah, she got me. She got me pretty good. There we do get off a special 2 with the crit, damage and precision, but it was early in the cycle, so didn't get a good uptime on it. But here, I think this is gonna finish her off. Nope, not quite. I'm gonna bait this special and then go back in and finish her off. Again, her special 2, push her to the special 2, get out of range, make sure she's not phasing when she's going into that, so you can retaliate and get the solo with Cosmic Ghost Rider. So yeah, Cosmic Ghost Rider is a great option. And let's see, I got two more fights to show. And the second to last one, I'm going in with Human Torch to try to get a full solo. I used him at the end of the first attempt. He should definitely be able to solo, but I do mess up. This was right before I was trying to go into Alliance War on Saturday, and I needed to bring Torch, but I'm like, I want to do a path with Torch before I jump in there, and because I know that he would do a great job. And yeah, he does okay. We do okay, but we do fail. I think at the very beginning, I think I eat a combo, and that kind of messes me up. The one nice thing is with Trial by Fire, if you do kind of idle and you don't hit her and you get incinerated, it's just going to build up your smolder, which is going to make you hit harder. There, it's a little bit late with that countering that heavy, but yeah, block bait that heavy, and should be good to go. Block the special one, gonna get some smolders on that, and I keep being a little bit late retaliating that heavy. Here we're gonna knock her down, special 2, stunned, push her over, and come on, throw that special with all those stings up. Nope. And again, she can phase. She phases through and then does a special. She won't take the sting damage. So she's a pretty crazy champ. There we go. I tried to retaliate on that special, but she was phasing. So you really do got to keep that in mind. It's gonna get paused. Here I'm trying to get some space, and I just don't have enough health left. She's hitting into my block. She doesn't have the block penetration thing up, but she hits pretty dang hard. And here I'm trying to get an opening, but she keeps going invisible, and you can't hit her, you can't really do much, and I end up dying. So I go back in, and I finish off with Thing, I believe. I was thinking about using Kingpin, just because he's got that regen, can shrug off some of those incinerates and turn them into rage and whatnot, but we're gonna go back in with Thing, because I think I was using Thing in War. I'm like, I'll just use him real quick. And I like using Thing. He's a beast, super tanky, and we're just block baiting a bunch. You know, we're not doing a bunch of parries or anything like that. There, she's invisible again. Normally, like, you can bait out her heavy, and by the time she hits that, you can counter, and her invisibility will have worn off. And then I think I thought I was just gonna tap her over with some blocked hits. She throws off the special 2, go back in, counter, and we get the assist. So soloed twice, got wrecked the first time, 4th time needed to get an assist, and then last up we're going in with Silver Surfer. Yeah, Silver Surfer. Silver Surfer should be a pretty solid option for this one. The rhythm and everything of this fight didn't really pan out the way that I was hoping. You know, trying to keep up his buffs and cycle them and get some special ones off where I can get up the vigilance buff from the special one. And if you get incinerated, it's great. It's treated, you know, I don't take any damage. I get willpower healing. It's treated as if I had a buff. And there I was a little bit late. I wanted to get the Fury, but we get an armor up, which is fine. 2 armor ups. 2 armor ups, they make Silver Surfer super tanky. Even though I do mess up at the end. So here we got the vigilance. So the nice thing about the vigilance is that he cannot miss with vigilance up. So here I'm trying to have her bait out a special, and she's just not having it. I think my vigilance falls off. There we go. And I tried to phase a hit that I thought I was going to be far enough away, and yeah, that's what just wrecked me. Yeah, and trying to make out the best I can. I have power gains, the Furies, the armor ups, the vigilance. Throws a special one, I block that. Didn't take too much damage because those armor ups, they really do mitigate a ton of damage. And here she is going invisible, but I didn't, but I could have played it to where I hit her. And so I could have intercepted and all that kind of stuff because I had the vigilance up. There, I threw that special and she just blocked it. I swear that wasn't late, but yeah, she blocked it, and then I get intercepted because she's invisible. I don't have vigilance up, and yeah, so I just fail getting the kill, and we go back in with Kingpin and get the assist. So, you know, this fight, it's pretty annoying. You know, I didn't really keep in mind the critical setup node where if you don't alter your combo, you'll crit. If you crit, you'll give her Prowess. I think my game plan though was just to knock her down, kind of stall out that block penetration, bait the heavy, push her to special 2. So if you can do that, you can do well and get her down. Hopefully you can do better than I did. But yeah, that's what I did. Let me know who you guys use and how successful you were. I'd be interested. And I got a lot to learn because that girl looks like a great offensive champion, but also kind of a pesky defensive champ. But thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.